Hi students, in this video we are going to see about exercise 16. This is quite different. Here we don't have any treatment of goodwill. It's just common which we have done in the previous video. The goodwill treatment is. Apart from that, there is something which is going to be new. This exercise is going to be related to solvation of capital adjustments. So based on the new partner's capital, how we are going to adjust the new capital of all other partners. So we are going to just check up how we are going to do this. It's quite different. This is going to be the second case of this chapter. So let us just read the question. Gauri and Ganesh are partners in a firm sharing profits equally. Equally in a sense 1:1 is going to be the ratio. Following is a balance sheet as on 31st March 2017. As commonly we have assets and liabilities given here, and the debtors also have the previous provision for doubtful debts, that is the last year's old. Then coming for the adjustment, on 1st April 2017, Shiva is admitted into the partnership on the following terms. Now, Shiva is bringing 25,000 as capital. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 16,000. As I said, it is only valued. No further instruction. Neither it is withdrawn nor it is written off. So it's a very simple method. Apart from that, stock is to be increased by 8%. This affects revaluation. Then provision for doubtful debts is increased too. So the difference to be taken on the debit side. Then capital accounts of partners are to be adjusted. Observe, the last adjustment is to be concentrated by us. It's very important. So let us see what actually it is. Capital accounts of partners are to be adjusted in the new profit sharing ratio 3:2:1 based on Shiva's capital. Adjustments to be made in cash. This is very important. This is what related to capital adjustments. So whenever you find this, we have to check how the calculation of partners' capital accounts get affected. It affects only the partner's capital account. So only in that case we have to concentrate on this. So let us see how we are going to do it. Now coming for revaluation account, see, I have just done it because it's very simple. It's just again and again the common thing which we are going to calculate. So let us observe, we have only two adjustments from the question. Going for the question, now just observe the third adjustment is related to stock is to be increased by 8%. The asset is increased, so it's going to be on the credit side. So I've taken it on the credit side and calculated the value. So I get 2,000 as a stock increased. Then the next adjustment is provision for doubtful debts is increased to 2,600. When the word 2, could you all find here the word 2 is given, we are supposed to always take the difference amount comparing with the old provision. It is increased to presently, so it includes even the old. So we should minus, that is we should remove the old provision and take only what is increased. So I have done it. On the debit side we have to take, because our burden is increased. Any expenses, it should be on the debit side. So PDD increase, the difference amount is 1,100 I have taken. Now concentrating on this revaluation, only on revaluation. Now only two items we have concentrate. On the credit side the value is greater, 2,000 comparing with 1,100. 2,000 is greater, the same value is taken as a total on both the side. Now from 2,000, if I'm going to reduce 1,100, 900 is going to be the profit on revaluation account. So this 900 is going to be the profit transferred and distributed among the old partners' capital account. So we have done revaluation account. Next, moving on to the goodwill again. This is also very simple because they have given only valued. Could you all just observe towards the question now, the second adjustment. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 16,000. It is valued, I've underlined. Valued in the sense it's going to affect only the debit side, and the same value total is going to be treated as balancing figure to be shown in the balance sheet. Clear? If it is only value, take it on the debit side, show as a balancing figure on the credit side, and this should be taken in the balance sheet. Just observe, I have done on the debit side to old partners capital account in their old ratio. It is being distributed. The same total is taken. As nothing is affecting the credit side, it is going to be treated as a closing balance by balance carried down. Always it is when the instruction is valued, raised, created only. Okay, no further instruction is given. This is how we have to follow. Just observe it. Now let us move on to the partners capital account. Just observe. Moving on to partners capital account. Yes, coming for the partners capital account, the same steps, it's only postings from the opening balance sheet now. Capitals of Gauri and Ganesh is going to be transferred and posted on the credit side by balance brought down. So 80,000 and 40,000, that is done. Then by general reserve, let me just next, by general reserve account, 6,000 is general reserve value, and this is going to be transferred to the old partners in their old ratio, which is equally 1:1 divided. So 3,000 for each is going to be posted on the opposite direction, credit side. That is done. Then revaluation profit. See, from the question we have, for this particular question only two items are there, so I have taken capital as well as general reserve. Apart from that revaluation, we have a profit, the capital getting affected. As I said, I guess need not keep explaining it for you people, because so far you people should be thorough with posting entries. So by revaluation account, profit has been transferred on the opposite direction. Then again from goodwill account, the word capital is getting affected of Gauri and Ganesh. So this value, just observe the cursor which is moving. This value is going to be posted again on the opposite direction. I have posted it by goodwill account. And apart from this, we have the new partners capital, which has been brought in the form of cash. So by cash account, new partner value is 25,000. Now the other main important thing which we need to concentrate is from the question. From the question, we are going to check up. There's something that we need to concentrate on partners capital account. I said that the last adjustment which is getting affected. Observe the question now. Let's see what actually here it is given. Capital accounts of partners are to be adjusted in the new profit sharing ratio 3:2:1 based on Shiva's capital. Adjustments are to be made in cash, which means they are clearly telling us that commonly what we do in each and every solvation, we go for which side is greater. Credit side value will be greater. We used to take the total and find out the difference as a balancing figure. But this time we are not going to do that. Instead, first we are going to calculate the new capital. That is, the balancing figure value is going to be first calculated by us, and then we are going to find out what is the adjustment that is needed to be made by us in the form of cash. So going on based on, just observe, Let me go for a working note and show you people how actually it is going to be taken up. Concentrating on working note, the firm's new capital we have to find out based on the Shiva's capital. Okay, so new capital we doesn't know, we have to find out. So based on Shiva's capital we are going to calculate it. So what is the new ratio given in the question? In the question they have given 3:2:1. Observe. So this is going to be taken now. So new ratio is 3:2:1. Shiva's capital is 25,000 and his share is what? When you take up this, when you see 3:2:1, 1 is going to be the share for the new partner. So 1 by, what is the total of this? 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So 1 by 6 is the share given to Shiva. So based on this we are going to calculate what is the firm's new capital. Therefore 25,000 into this numerator will become the denominator and the denominator is going to be replaced in the numerator. Observe, 25,000 into 6 by 1. That 1 by 6 is just opposite, upside down. So your denominator will be taken as a numerator and your numerator will be taken as a denominator. So calculating this, I get 1,50,000. Observe, get 1,50,000. This 1,50,000 is the firm's new capital and it should be distributed among all the partners in the new ratio. So concentrating on this, just observe. Gauri, Ganesh and Shiva, 1,50,000 is the firm's new capital and distributing among them in the ratio of 3:2:1. I get 75,000 for Gauri, 50,000 for Ganesh and 25,000 for Shiva. Now this value is going to be taken as a balancing figure, that is to balance carried down. This is a new capital of all the partners, 75,000, 50,000 and 25,000. Observe, this is a method which we need to follow. So we have taken that calculation and posted to the partners capital account in their new ratios. So we have done this. Now just observe how we are going to check which side is greater. Now concentrating on partners capital account, let me maximize it so it's easy for us to just concentrate on the calculation. Now just observe it properly. It's clear and visible. Now we have to compare each partner's column wise whether debit side is greater or credit side is greater, because here only the capital adjustments are to be made in the form of cash, which is affecting, because we found the new capital based on the new partner's capital. Because we found the firm's new capital based on the new partner's capital calculation. Now just observe. For Gauri, when you concentrate on 75,000 is greater or credit side value is greater, I guess credit side value is greater. Observing, starting itself is 80,000. 80 plus 8,000 is 88 plus 3 gives you 91,450. So taking up the total, I get 91,450. And for Ganesh, again observing, here it is 50,000, but here comparing on the credit side we have to check up. So let me format the calculation. So 51,450. So observing 50,000 and 51,450, credit side is greater. Comparing for next partner Shiva, debit side and credit side, both the values are equal, so the same value is going to be taken as a total for both the partners. Now observe, for Ganesh and Gauri, credit side value is greater, so that value I'm going to take. For this particular sum, we got credit side only greater for both the old partners, so we have less burden of concentrating and adjusting the cash. Now observe, from 91,450, your new capital of all the partners are limited, fixed to so and so. So Gauri, previously the overall value was 91,450, but as per the agreement 75,000 is a new capital. The difference is excess, which is to be returned to Gauri. The company should give to Gauri. That should be in the form of cash, which is going out to cash account. The excess amount, surplus amount, to be given to Gauri. That is what this is telling us about this adjustment. So let us see what is the value which we need to pay for Gauri now. 91,450 minus 75,000. So 16,450 is the excess amount to be given by the company to Gauri personally. Next, for Ganesh, let us observe how actually it is. So 1,450 is the amount excess to be returned to Ganesh by the company. That is why it is affecting. On the debit side, anything will be going outside to cash account. The surplus has to be returned to them. Suppose if any one partners is affecting the total on the debit side, then the same will be written on the credit side as by cash account deficit amount, which means they have to bring to the company, which means they have to get the shortage of amount from their hand. So it will be by cash account and the value will be written in the bracket. You have to mention as deficit. So in this concerned sum we never got it. So let us see if there is any other exercise which we could get. Clear? So now we have found the surplus on the new capital and it is adjusted in cash. They have given you the question. Now just observe. Let me show you people. Just observe your adjustments to be made in cash. That is what we have done, the adjustment in the form of cash. So let me highlight it. So we have done the adjustments in the form of cash. So this is how we have to do, and the balance brought down. The balance to be brought down 75,000. There is a new capitals, right? And 50,000 and 25,000 for all the partners. And just observe, the partners capital account is completed by us. This is how we are going to do. We are supposed to do this method. Just follow. It's very simple. Concentrate, observe how actually it is taken. You can do it in a relaxed manner. Very important thing in accounts is relaxing your mind and observing. Now coming for the cash account, I just observe on the debit side from the question under the assets, cash in hand, 7,000 is opening balance. I have taken it to balance brought down 7,000, and apart from that, that is the only thing which is getting affected. Apart from that, we are going to search right from the revaluation always. Whether it is given or not given, just have a glance once. Look at revaluation, we have no cash getting affected. Goodwill, no cash getting affected. Now, in case of partners capital account, there is something getting affected. On the credit side first, Shiva's capital brought in the form of cash is getting affected, credit side, post on the debit side. So I have just posted here to Shiva's capital account 25,000. Then apart from this, we are supposed to take up on the debit side part, that is adjustments made in the form of cash surplus of Gauri and Ganesh. It is debit side. I have posted on the credit side by Gauri's capital, by Ganesh's capital 16,450, 1,450. The surplus is adjusted. Now we have to do just the same formula. Just follow the steps. Debit side is going to be greater. 25 plus 7 gives us 32,000. The same total is taken on the credit side from 32,000. If you are going to reduce the credit items, okay, value, you get 14,100, and this is going to be the balancing figure of cash which is to be taken in the balance sheet. Observe. Yes. Now let us move on to the balance sheet. This is very simple. You just need to concentrate only on the different adjustment which is appeared in the question. Now coming for the balance sheet. So they have given in the question, it is just observe on 1st April 2017. I've just done it. So let us observe how we are going to take on the asset side first. On the asset side, we are going to take up all the assets posting. Cash in hand, based on the calculation which we found, 14,100. Then buildings, no adjustment, I have taken it. Stock, we have adjustment, I have taken it in the inner column, 25,000, plus we have increase which is given in the revaluation. Any adjustment, check in the revaluation account which is done. 2,000 in the revaluation I have added, so we get 27,000. Then debtors, we have the adjustment, so I have taken it the inner column. Here we have old provision and plus additional which is increased. You are going to concentrate only for the revaluation account and find out what is the value need to be taken. From the amount column, what we have calculated, this is only increased. The current value increases 1,100. Don't take 2,600. That is the total value. So 1,100 gives us 2,600. So for this year, 2,600 is the PDD taken by the company. So the total adjusted of debtors is 14,400. Then furniture, no adjustment, take it directly. Patents, no adjustments. Plant and machinery, no adjustment. And the goodwill, which is only valued, the balancing figure to be shown in the balance sheet, I have highlighted it, 16,000. So the total which I get on the asset side is 1,74,000. Observe how it is. It's very simple. People have to just follow the steps as it is. See, patents is nothing. It's only an intangible asset. No adjustment, take it directly. Next, moving on to the liability part from the question. And just observe the question as well. Creditors given in the question. 20,000, no adjustment, I have taken it. Bills payable, 4,000, no adjustment, I have taken it directly. Apart from these two, we have only the capitals. Further, there is no outstanding expenses. So we have only the capital adjustment of the partners. So capital value, Gauri, Ganesh and Shiva, which we calculated here in case of partners capital account, 75,000, 50,000, 25,000 is going to be taken. So we have taken 1,50,000 as an overall capital. So observing the balance sheet, just observe the balance sheet. I guess it is tallied. 1,74,000 both the side. So the steps which we follow is completely right. Just follow the steps, that's it. Step by step. In this particular exercise, you people are going to concentrate more on partners capital account. All the rest accounts are commonly prepared by us. There is no changes, the same steps to be followed.